Hey, it's Will. I'm here with Carn from Fnatic, and you are the Chief Gaming Officer
That's
of...
correct.
Right. So, can you tell us a little bit, what does a Chief Gaming Officer do exactly?
Well, essentially, I'm responsible of our pro gaming department,
Right.
which consists of the teams, the players, the supporting staff in our gaming division. So I also deal with some of our regional expansions, such as Southeast Asia, which obviously starts us being a team by picking up a team. That's
Right.
the Dota team. But yeah, I deal with both inbound and outbound inquiries with players and teams. We are in a landscape, an industry that is constantly changing. The games can, you know, kind of run out of popularity quite soon. So we have a very diverse approach and a global approach when it comes to our gaming strategy, meaning we have players in Europe, soon to happen as well in NA, but definitely also in Southeast Asia, which is a market I think we are pretty much the only Western club that is focusing on at this point in time.
Right. So, what would you say would be the most challenging part of your work right now?
Well, the biggest challenge is to remain relevant and competitive, because there is a huge influx of investment coming into the space. More teams are popping up, and yeah, it's just from being in an environment where we had a way easier time to attract talent because there was fewer teams and we had probably the better financial capacity than the most other teams. That has changed now, so we also need to think about what other kind of intangibles and what can we add to our structure to ensure that we can also like organically find the next generation of superstars, because there has been like until this moment of time where you kind of have a pro team but you don't really have anything below that, meaning an academy team or some sort. So that is kind of what we're thinking about now. How can we in the next decade as well remain as relevant we have been since 2004 when we started our business.
Right. So you mentioned like creating maybe an amateur team or something like that to start up.
Yeah.
How does that work now? Do players approach you, or do you actively scout players in areas that you work in, or
Yeah,
how does it work?
it's a combination of both. I think we have, I mean, I do know we have a great track record in terms of winning medals and stuff. So I think people look at Fnatic as a solid platform to grow and to kind of achieve whatever dreams that the player and team might have. But yeah, obviously we get both inbound, but it's also like an outbound exercise when you go out and meet people, present Fnatic, present our values and what we bring to the table. But yeah, in terms of academy programs, we are doing that in League of Legends right now,
Right.
which has probably the most kind of advanced or at least well-defined ecosystem, where Riot, the game developer, is also the main organizer of the professional circuit. So, and it's like it's several seasons leading into World Finals with all regions activated. There is a distinguished off-season trade system and so forth. So that's why we kind of feel that that game makes sense to test out that kind of setup where we have another team that is kind of feeding into the main team and assisting them and vice versa.
So let's talk a little bit about ESL One Manila. You guys had a pretty strong showing on Friday against Imperial, and unfortunately today you guys were kicked out of the semis by Wings. What were your thoughts on that game, actually, like real quick?
Yeah, it was quite devastating, to be honest, to watch our guys not being able to play the game we know they can play and have been playing for the past weeks or even month, with the top 5 placement at Shanghai being kind of the best performance so far. But yeah, it's still super encouraging to come here and also see what our guys can actually perform. So they kind of clean sweep the group on Friday, and we started out really strong here against Wings in the first game, winning it in like 35 minutes or something like that. But yeah, I guess like there is probably like a certain element of additional stress when you're like the kind of fan favorite team or the regional leader coming in there and people like kind of expect you to win, right? So when you lose to the second game, I guess there are like the tension can increase going into the third game. Like we had our chance, we're here to represent Southeast Asia, and we crashed with this Chinese team. But all in all, I mean, we have a super talented group of players that is working super hard, and we hope to be back in 2 months for the Manila Major.
Yep. Okay, that's fantastic. So is this your first time in Manila?
It's my second time, so yeah, I've been here twice now in the past 4 or 5 months. I have to work a bit on my tan, I suppose, because it's really hot out there. But
Yeah, it is
kind of staying
super
inside
hot.
those arenas or hiding in cabs or hotels. But It's been a great experience. Maybe aside the traffic, but people are friendly. The food has been great. Also great for us, of course, to have a regional team to come here and again represent Southeast Asia. And also we have DJ, our Filipino player.
Yeah.
So it's super exciting. The fans are great. People wearing our merchandise. We give out some stuff as well. It's been just a phenomenal experience, and it's just another proof that esports is like so damn borderless. It's so damn global. You know, like the stuff that is happening in Europe, people still talk about it here, and vice versa. So yeah, super inspirational experience to be here and meet all the gamers and yeah, also the stakeholders. Mineski is doing a great job for the esports ecosystem here, for example. Yeah, all in all, great stuff.
Right. And last question, a little bit off topic, but have you heard of balut?
I do not think I have. Have I heard that word? Maybe. Yeah.
Yeah, no.
Please enlighten
Okay,
me.
well, it's a typical Filipino dish. Actually, I'm not sure if
Okay,
you've heard of it. It's
the local cuisine.
it's one of the egg with the
Oh, that I
with the
heard
duck.
about.
You
Yeah,
have heard
with
about
a,
that.
Not semi-alive, but like semi-developed chicken feet.
You think you'd be willing to try it out?
No, really. I think I stick to McDonald's or something like that rather than that. I mean, same shit, different names, I guess.
Different name, yeah.
Yeah, but I heard about it definitely, but doesn't sound that interesting to me.
Oh, definitely, most people. Well, thank you so much for your time. I know that was really quick.
Yeah.
Best of luck in the future, and hope to see you guys back here in Manila
Yeah,
real
absolutely.
soon.
Yeah, definitely. Thanks
All
a lot.
right, thank
Yes.
you.